I'm here with Lucy McRae. How are you doing, Lucy?
I'm very good, thank you. Very well.
Good. I really enjoyed your TED Fellow talk. Congratulations on the TED Fellowship.
Thank you.
And so tell me a little bit about what your work is and what you do.
Yeah, well, I call myself a body architect. I trained as a classical ballerina for 14 years, and then I have a background in architecture, so I've merged this fascination with the body, and I explore ways of transforming the body, channeling science and technology in a very kind of unconscious way. An example of that is I was fascinated with this idea of being able to blur the edge of the skin so you don't know where the body finishes and the environment starts. So I started kind of dangling out of the window, spraying my arm with garden hose sprinklers to try and blur these edges, which, whilst this was happening, I started to see all the water coming through the tubes from the tap to the sprinkler heads, and I became far more interested in these tubes. So I made this whole textile, wove it with fishing wire. I made this textile out of water, and then went on and used it for a music video for Robin, who's a Swedish pop star.
And it was really cool. I saw the video. The tubes had colored water that were being pumped through them.
Yes.
And the tubes had different colors of water, so it was a neat effect. One of the things that I like about what you do is that you use a lot of times traditional materials like safety pins or balloons, and I look like maybe nylon hose or something, but you use them in a way that all of a sudden looks like they're an extension of the body, and it takes a while to figure out what's going on. And like you said, what's part of the body and what's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, maybe it's kind of my childhood obsession with transforming very simple objects, whether it's from, you know, the kitchen or from the garage. And another project that I did was making like a second skin out of Q-tips, which you clean your ears with. And then I kept spraying them with this water. So it's sort of like this animal skin, like a live chameleon skin that just keeps changing color and dripping with color. So yeah, what I'm really interested in is because I used to work at Philips Electronics in a far future research lab, and we were having many conversations about genetic manipulation and plastic surgery and the transformation of the body. But these are, for me, these are my explorations in a low-tech approach to these very high-tech thinking. And transforming what we know as common materials into something completely different.
It's really cool. The Q-tip one, again, was something that I looked at and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's really cool. And then you realize, well, you had to say what that was because it was just so bizarre. And also the filming of it was done in an interesting way. So it was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I love that element of mystery and combined with, you know, the everyday that makes it so special.
Yeah.
Because if it were just like really high-end, super cool, like CGI or, you know, Rick Baker level makeup, then you say, oh, you know, but you're doing something with regular stuff and turning it weird, which is a really cool thing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
It's an interesting question because I feel like at the moment I've just finished a project for a swallowable perfume, which is a pill that you eat, and it's an artistic campaign, and when you perspire, the fragrance comes through your skin surface. So this is kind of taking my explorations or my fascination from the outside of the body and moving inside the body. And apart from that, I've just written and directed a short film. So at the moment, and that's why I call what I do body architecture, because it gives me the freedom to explore all these different realms without having to just stick with one. It's kind of you know, I live a very unstructured life, and I feel that this very unstructured platform gives me the freedom to explore. So actually, I don't have anything coming next, and it's really exciting that I don't know what's coming next, because usually, like I said in my TED talk, it feels like that inside my body I'm filled from head to toe with all these ideas that are laying dormant inside of me, and it's when I have like a conversation or experience that it kind of connects with the idea and then it comes out. So I don't really know where they come from, but it's like an instinct, it's like an animal kind of feeling. So it's going to come out, I don't know when or what it's going to look like, but it's kind of there laying dormant, and then, so it's kind of like this exciting roller coaster ride that I'm on.
I can't wait to see what you do next.
Yeah, thank you.
And if people want to see your videos and your photos, what website?
If they go to www.lucymcrae.net.
Okay, and that's C-R-A-E?
Yeah, MCRAE.net.
Okay, okay, great. Sounds great. Thanks a lot, Lucy.
Thanks so much.